Tēnā koutou katoa, ake noho te reiki kia koutou. Christmas greetings to you all on behalf of Bishop Pat and myself. Unfortunately, Bishop Pat is unable to be with us at the moment because of his ongoing eye condition. He's asked me to speak on his behalf. What a year it has been. Every one of us has been affected by this pandemic. As a nation, we've all suffered as one, and as a global community, we continue to suffer through this incredibly difficult time. And yet, in this Christmas season, we're told and we know that there's joy and hope to be expected. And it's my belief and Bishop Pat's belief, all of ours of course, that Jesus this year wants to bring us renewed joy. Just a month ago, we were gathering, weren't we, for confirmation here in this very church. And it was in this church at that time that I experienced unexpected joy. It was a normal confirmation with Father Sam and the parishioners here. You were being confirmed, weren't you? And little Ashton here was piping up. He was engaging. He was responding to the answers. Weren't you, Ashton? Do you want to come and stand up over here with us? There we go, just like he is now. To such an extent that we stopped the confirmation so that we could engage with Ashton, and he was able to answer some of the questions. Afterwards, I came to his mum and dad, to Stuart and Anne-Marie, and I said, what is it about this little boy? What's unique about him? And they told me his story. Would you like to share a little bit of his story with us now?
Yeah, so when Ashton was born 4 years ago or so, he was born with a very rare medical sort of condition, which was unexpected for us when he was born. We totally had no idea. So this little guy has been through quite an ordeal in his short life. He's had around 20 surgeries, haven't we? But 20 or 25 surgeries for these a lot of complex sort of issues. But he's a little battler, and although he's spent a lot of time in hospital and been poked and prodded and had all sorts of unpleasant things done to him, he still hasn't lost his zest for life. And yeah, he's certainly something.
That can't have been easy, Anne-Marie.
No.
Yeah.
I remember the day he was born. It was undiagnosed, so we had no idea that there was anything wrong.
Yeah.
And we were pulled into a little room and told that he might not make it through the night. And if he does, if we manage to get this 12-hour surgery the following day, he'll be in a wheelchair for the rest of his life.
Oh, look at him. He's hardly in a wheelchair.
So he's defying all the odds. And he's just, such a happy boy.
Yeah.
Considering how many surgeries he's had.
Yeah.
He's got a long road ahead of him.
Yeah.
Loads of surgeries ahead. But he's just so happy.
But you would never know.
No, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, you would, because that day there was something. I don't know how many confirmations we've had this year, but hundreds.
Yeah.
And he stopped us, and there was something. Yes, and there was something about you, wasn't there, Ashton? He was answering the questions. There's like you said, a zest for life, a joy that he has, and a joy for life that he has that really touched me, and it stayed with me to such an extent that we were able to invite him along here today.
He does. He seems to just brighten up the room. Wherever he goes, he makes everyone happy. We take him to my mum's rest home, and all the old people are just smiling and happy. And there's just something special about him. He's got some.
Yeah.
He's definitely a special boy.
Thank you for sharing that story with us. That's so humble of you to allow us into little Ashton's life and into your life.
It's a pleasure.
I'm sure you agree with me that his Ashton's story is an incredible story of joy that comes in the most unexpected places. And we pray that for you this Christmas, for each of you. We know that Jesus came at a time that was difficult for Mary and Joseph, into a world that was not perfect, just like our world today that he wants to enter into. And so we pray that the joy that we see in this little boy, and actually in these three boys, will be our joy, that we will hold on to that. So wherever you are at the moment, please be assured of our prayers. Be assured that Jesus wants to bring that joy into your life. We wish you all a Merry Christmas. We pray that it will be indeed a blessed year to come. Haere rā.
Haere rā.